How's Bruce Jenner doing today? Isn't he going to be like the next governor of California? And wasn't he like married to Kris Jenner or Kris Kardashian? The lady with all those mop head kids that don't do anything but have sex and make babies and makeup and get paid millions, whatever. Okay, cool. So much for Arabian Nights. So you're from the Allah land? I didn't even know where you from, you people. Armenia? I don't even care about that, where that it said on the goddamn map, because that's not it's in my capacity to want to give a damn. It's not built into essential to life information, so you can go kill yourselves. Why don't you go back to Armenia with all of your money and take Kanye with you? How about you and Courtney get on a plane right now and package up little Kylie and her other baby she just had that's not going to contribute to the planet the same way that the baby daddy don't contribute to anything good on the planet and only contributing to more concerts where people can get murdered. How about you Jenners go jog along somewhere else? Jenner, sit down, little woman. You're too old, girl. Get off the pot, Caitlyn. You'll never be Arnold. You'll never be Arnold. Awesome. Okay. Arnold Schwarzenegger, awesome. You'll never be Arnold Schwarzenegger, and you're awesome, Miss Caitlyn. You really, truly will not. Arnold Schwarzenegger is always going to be Arnold Schwarzenegger, and you are not. So you will never have any legacy, anything like that of Arnold Schwarzenegger, ever. You will always be little bitch Caitlyn. So get to work, little bitch. Why don't you clean up all your bitches and have them stop reproducing all over the damn planet for everybody on the planet to look at and say, hey, I can be 25 and have a cosmetic company like Kylie. How about Zendaya go get a sandwich and everybody leave Eugenia Cooley alone? No? Okay. Well, you're definitely not going to pressure me off the planet just by not endorsing me public. Because this life of mine, I do not live on behalf to please any other creature except for the creator. Go con creator. Everybody else is a hoe, and you must go now to your demise and eternal execution of being extinguished for now and forever, for the betterment, for the goodwill, for the betterment, for the improvement of the conditions of life on the earth for all of the creatures. Yours truly, not me. I would believe that's what the sky would have to say. I would believe that's what the grass would have to say. I would believe that's what my F to the E, to the F to the E, to the F to the E, to the F to the E parts of me are saying. La la la. Yeah. How about some Tate's Bake Shop? Why don't you choke on some? I'll make sure to talk to you incessantly while I feed you on an overly full stomach anyway, without your dentures in, and watch you choke on those cookies, President Biden. Enjoy the arsenic cookies I made for you, Vice President Harris. Enjoy the chocolate morsels that have been attended to with extra phosphorus for your overdosing to the dirt. You're welcome. You're welcome, boys and girls. I'm all about supporting with better ways to tuck away a problem that's causing you pain. Somewhere you weren't prepared to have that pain. It hurts. You weren't prepared to have that pain. It hurts. It hurts so bad. When you don't pay people money, they're not going to be happy. Not after they get tired of being the better person. They'll get sick of being the better person because it's not worth it. It's futile. there's no leveling up for the person that always has to be the better person. We never learn anything except how much you're annoying. And you should probably have been killed when you were, still able to suffocate quite easily with just covering, your head with a blanket. That's what should have happened. Or a paper bag. Even a paper bag would take you out when you're little like that. When you're just a couple days old, when you can't lift your head, when you can't move around on the ground. That's when it's so easy for mothers to kill your children. You just don't understand it, do you? You don't watch enough 60 Minutes Australia to understand the nature of how much you're not wanted on the planet because you don't do anything when you're a baby and you're crying and crying and crying and crying. And people are trying to hide from soldiers who are coming to get you at wartime in cave in Korean War. Yeah, you're not going to be very useful to anybody unless you're dead, because then we can be able to effectively be concealed and covered from soldiers who are coming to kill us all. That's all. You want to come again for this lesson? Let's do it in person. Why not have a lesson in person with me? Let me be your trainer for when you ride a pony. I'll make sure you won't die. You better pay me. You better pay me. Otherwise, you're going to die. I wouldn't subject the animal to that trauma. If I believed that somebody wasn't going to be a good sport, I wouldn't. You still have to pay me also. In addition to, you have to pay me and you have to be a good sport. How about that? Same message? No, she's requiring more. And I wasn't mean about it. I'm just letting you know. You got to do that or you'll be disqualified. You can't participate with me in my horsey time for my own barn. No. If you don't have the appropriate character of, who you are, I don't want you around me. That's all. And just because you don't want to go to the Olympics doesn't mean that everybody else doesn't want to. It doesn't mean just because I don't or do, doesn't mean anybody else has to also do or don't go to the Olympics. That's not the whole point for everything for horses. Just what the money's point is. The money, the whole point of horsing for, it's a standard for Camelot, Castle Protect from wild beasts in forests. That's all. So it's an homage to, shelter. How about to structural engineering? How about indoor plumbing? And that's why we honor the military. Because the United States military are very much strong supporters for making sure that those porta-johns are up and running as soon as possible before we even get there. Because we know the importance of making sure shit is not allowed to occur, let alone accumulate in masses around the globe for years upon years, ever since the development of information technology being rolled out to the United States government, military treatment facilities in the format of the internet. I first noticed in 1997, things were going downhill in society. And so it's 2022. So if you people are all just finally now wondering what's going to happen to your life and your chance for having a life, a real life, well, just know that I feel the same way. I just choose not to bully anybody about my condition. I just talk to myself because I clearly have nobody else to talk to. And it's clearly better for my health, I have learned. And that's all that matters when it comes to taking care of my health, because it doesn't seem like anybody else is qualified to give a damn. And that's because there's nobody else here. And I'm grateful just to know better, to help myself. And if you can't know better to help yourself, I guess there's really no point to you existing, and you're just a helpless piece of crap that likes to pick on other people. So, must be nice to be white and have money in America. I wouldn't know what it's like to be white or have money in America. Doesn't make me mad. Do I look upset? Nope. Because I know how to do things that you guys will never learn. Because you don't want to, because you were all too lazy anyway. So there's no turning back now. So just go kill yourselves and go die. Thank you. It's the truth. When the truth hurts you, that's because it just set me free. Go to hell. Mahalo. Just waiting for the obvious to happen. You know how on New Year's Eve in New York, they expect the ball to drop. Midnight, the ball drops. Yeah. Wow. How about that ball dropping? What's it look like when balls drop? Anybody know what it looks like when balls drop? How about when bodies hit the floor? Does anybody know what that looks like? How about when poop is pouring onto the floor? Has anybody seen that in real life with me besides Sergeant Geist and Sergeant Mercado and Lieutenant Cantrell? Yeah, they're out there. Just not with me. Because we're grown-ups. We have our own lives. That's my tune of the day.